Hello. Hello, everyone. Just waiting for you. Hello. Oh, there you are. Hey.
Yeah.
Hi, Pammy.
Hi, Kristy.
Who else is there? Is somebody there? I know there are a couple other people. I just can't see.
Put your mute off. Yeah.
Huh?
Jean.
Yeah, I'm
There
here,
she is.
Jane.
There you are. Yay. Good to see you. Wow.
Good to see you too. I'm trying to see how I can do this. Let's see, manifest.
Yeah, I know. Just here, I'll sit back here and you guys can see how that is for you.
I don't know if I can hear you then. Speak up, Kristy.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. The only thing I have is the speaker on the computer. So we'll just do our best, I guess.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I know Linda Benedict is coming.
There she is. Hi, Linda. Unmute your button. Linda. Yeah, there you are.
There you are.
Yeah, hi.
I saw Jean.
Hi, can you see me?
I can. Yes, I can.
Oh, okay, good. So what's probably going to happen is whoever is talking at the moment will get the big screen, I'm guessing. That's usually how that works.
Kristy, you can do a different view where you can see everybody. You go up into the right-hand corner.
Yeah.
It
It
says
says
speaker view.
Gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then put gallery. You can see everybody at once.
Yeah, I thought I had it on that. Okay, here we are. Good. Okay, great.
Maybe I don't want you to see me.
Okay. Okay, we
Linda,
have
you
Alicia
can turn off
coming.
your video.
Okay, huh?
But I want to see you.
I
No,
know.
you can
I
still
don't
see
know if
her,
you do
but
or
she
not.
can't see you.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
so here comes Alicia from Pennsylvania.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Oh,
my.
cool.
She's a buddy from Galilee who just moved up there. So I know today is going to be a big learning, there's a learning curve for all of us. I'm just, you know, and Pam, I'm glad you're here to tell us to unmute things, so that's good. So Jean, what have you been doing to stay sane during this time? What you been up to?
Well, I'm teaching online, so that helps. But just really doing projects around the house and
Mhm.
doing my schoolwork, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Trying to walk every day.
Boy, that's been a saving thing, is to get out
Yeah.
and get outdoors. So Linda, how about you? What are you up to?
I've been gardening and it's been wonderful.
Your pictures on Facebook are just beautiful.
Yeah.
I just posted a new one today because I couldn't wait any longer for that house to look so beautiful.
Oh, great.
Oh,
And
that's
it's just
Oh,
very
Alicia,
fair.
there you are.
Yes. And Pam has sent some beautiful pictures too.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, the gardens, botanical gardens.
Yes.
And sunset.
Alicia, can you hear us? Can you hear me? Okay.
I can. Morning.
Good
Oh,
morning.
Good morning.
Is this your foot? What is this?
No, it's actually, I'm working.
Oh, you are?
So I'm holding this with my hand, listening to you.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Well,
In typical fashion, it's a little after 10 before we get started. So we might just wait one more minute and see if somebody pops in. I know that, Alicia, I have you on mute somehow or something.
Okay.
You can hear and everything okay?
Yeah.
It looks like you're good. What is that around your neck? What do I see around your neck?
You are right. And my little piece is missing, but I carry it with me.
Oh.
Okay, if
Actually
you want to
made
mail it to me,
videos.
I'll fix it.
No, I'm going to fix it myself because but I love it. I wear it almost every day.
Looks lovely.
yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we'll just jump on board here and get started. Is that good? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, here's
Joy
another
is
one.
coming,
Here's
but
Joy.
she had another meeting. Joy is coming, but she had another meeting at 9:30, so she'll be late.
Oh, yeah, she's just coming in.
Oh,
There she is. Hi.
Hi, Joy.
Hi, Joy.
I can't hear you. Do you have your
Mute button off.
audio? Nope. Can you hear us, Joy? Oh, gosh. Jan. Okay, people are coming. Great, I'm so thankful. Hi, Casey.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Wowee. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
And there's Janet. Hey, Janet. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Now I can.
There's Joy.
Hi.
Janet.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, what a treat. Wowee.
Yes.
Gee, I don't know whether we should do yoga or just sit and chat for an hour.
You can turn that off. Well,
I'm going to turn my microphone off so I don't interrupt. And I'm going to turn my video off because I'm moving.
Are you making a ruckus up there in Pennsylvania?
I'm here.
Okay. Great. That's a good thing. So we're going to start lying down in just a minute, but I just wanted to just say thank you for coming this morning. And this is the maiden voyage here, so we'll see what happens. I'm grateful to give it a shot. I know that we've been walking, we've been out doing whatever we need to do to stay sane. I don't know if you're like me, but I've been living in my head a whole lot. And the thought of doing something very quiet and relaxing really just makes me think I'm just going to lose my mind. So we will, of course, be relaxing and moving and enjoying, but I will be a little bit active just so we can get the sap rising in our bodies again, you know, in the spring. So, and that's what our meditation is on today. We're going to start reading a little bit from the book of Ezekiel, where he breathes the spirit into the valley of the dry bones. That's what I was thinking about, all of us laying around with our dry bones, kind of. And then, yeah, we'll have our practice. So just going to invite you to, whenever you're ready, when the dog goes out. I love this. Have you been watching videos of people's cats like climbing all over them? And, you know, trying to have meetings.
I've been affecting my Zoom calls.
Huh? Sorry? Say
Yeah,
again?
he's been affecting my Zoom calls.
No. So great.
Wants to
Okay,
be-
so I'm going to get back in my little spot here, and you can tell me if you can see or hear. Okay, all right. And so I need to know how to make myself be really visible so that you guys can see. Oh, speaker view, is that it?
Yeah.
Do you see me? Who do you see? Huh? How do I do this? Wait a minute.
There's Joy.
I think if everyone else mutes themselves, Kristy, and then depending on what kind of device you're on, you can choose speaker view instead of gallery view.
Okay. Okay.
But I think as long as people are not muted and there's still background noise, the picture will flip.
Oh, right. Okay. So, yeah, so everybody needs to mute. That's what you're saying?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Got
I
somebody
don't-
else coming in. Let's see. Where are we?
And as the host, you should be able to mute everybody as well
Okay, I don't know
if you
where
need
that is.
to.
It's not that I don't want to hear you. I just probably should do that so we can do this. Let's see, let's mute.
I think you have to go under participants. Are you on a
manage
laptop?
participants? Okay.
Right.
And then, oh, I see. So you're still on, so I'm going to mute you. Okay. Or maybe
Am I
I'll
the
wait
only
till.
one? Sorry. Okay.
I need you. Wait a minute. I can't.
I'll mute myself, I promise.
Oh, okay. All right. And so Coretta, hello, are you with us? Coretta, are you with us, honey? There you are. Hi, great to see you. So we're going to get started. I'm muting everybody so that you can see me and stuff. So this is my first day, so we're just learning a lot. Okay, it's great to see your face again. I've been wondering how you are. Good to see you.
Thank you. Likewise.
All right. So let's see. Bear with me. So I think this only lasts for like 40 minutes. So I'm going to just get a move on here. Okay. So then, what's this? All right. That's me. Ah, wait. So, oh wait, oh gosh. All right, so Casey?
Yes.
So can you tell me, do you know how to make my picture show up so that so you guys can see what's happening?
You're big for me.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yeah.
My-
I don't,
Okay. Oh shoot, hang on.
but I'm not in gallery view. So if anybody else is in gallery view, they
Yeah.
might want to switch to speaker view. I'm not sure you can control that. I don't
Okay,
know.
I'm gonna unmute everybody again and see. Hello, everybody, are you there?
Yes.
So
Yes.
are you seeing me on a big screen?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Lordy, let's see.
You just don't see yourself, Kristy, on the big screen, but we.
Right. You can see all
Right,
of us.
okay.
Right.
That's a good thing.
I think one of the challenges, Kristy, might be, it's Alicia, I think whoever moves, the camera will automatically go to them. So if someone's like walking around during a Zoom call, I know the call goes to them, the camera goes to them. I don't know if there's a way to disable that. That's why I want to do.
If you're
test
muted,
ones.
it's the sound that takes the camera to them. So if everybody's
Okay.
muted, that shouldn't happen.
Okay, so I'm going to trust that everybody can see without, like, since I can't hear what you're, and I'm on a little tiny screen myself, so anyway, I'll just do it. So here we are. Ugh. If I can get up. Oh. Ugh. So I'm imagining you can see me, and I hope you can hear me. So I have my phone here. Oh, I see a thumbs up. I hope that's good. So if anything happens where all of a sudden things are weird, just somebody call me. We'll figure it out, okay? So welcome. I'm gonna ask you to just lie back on your mat today. Just rest on your back for a moment. And as we usually start, lying down any way that's comfortable for you. So this is our time when we take our journey to presence. And we've all been present to ourselves a lot lately, I'm imagining. But let's just take time to, as always, notice where we are, what's happening, what we're seeing, what we're feeling. So let's begin by taking a moment to look around us and notice our surroundings. Notice colors and shapes. Taking in your atmosphere, really noticing where you are. Sometimes at our own homes, we don't pay attention to where we live and all the things we take for granted are around us. So I'm going to invite you this morning to just take a look. And then drawing your gaze to center. If it's comfortable, close your eyes. And we'll take a moment to listen. Just take in the sounds around you, anything that's very quiet, a little louder, all the layers of sound that surround us every day, the sounds of the sacred ordinary. I invite you to take those in. And then notice the space you occupy on your mat this morning. A sacred space. The air around you where God lives and moves. And even if that's just a thought for you today and there isn't a deep sensation of or awareness of God's presence, just acknowledging that He's promised to be close and that you are seen, that you are known, that you are loved. And noticing your body resting here. All these days and days of trying to figure out what we're doing with ourselves, come home to your body now and notice what you bring with you this morning. Any sense of discomfort, any sense of comfort, any sense of yumminess today in your body. Invite you to notice that you are here. And allow your body to settle into this place. Come into a gentle awareness now, shifting into noticing your breath. Just notice, not necessarily changing or judging, just notice the sweetness of your breath just coming in, moving out. And as you take your breath in, notice what effect that has on your body. Notice if it's easy to take it in. Notice if you feel a little stuck anywhere. Maybe there's a blockage, maybe not. Maybe you're just enjoying your sweet breath. Just notice right now. And then gradually begin, if it's comfortable for you, to begin to lengthen out your inhale in any way that's comfortable. Notice how that feels in your body too. Just maybe take a gentle, smooth, deeper breath in so that your lungs expand on your inhale. Maybe your breath, your belly will open a little bit. Maybe the ribs will open. And then on your exhale, just let your body settle. And notice if there's resistance. Notice your reaction, and whatever it is, it's okay. The point is to notice. And then if you like, gradually deepening your breath, maybe taking an inhale to the count of 4, maybe an exhale to the count of 5 or 6, just in your own thoughts, notice. Breath moving in, breath moving out. How does your inhale feel? How does your exhale affect your thoughts and awareness and the feelings you have, sensations in your body? So as you rest in this breath, I want to share with you from the book of Ezekiel this morning. This is the story of Ezekiel in the land of the valley of the dry bones. So I invite you to rest in this and just let the words wash over you today. The hand of the Lord was upon me, and he brought me out by the Spirit of the Lord and set me into the middle of a valley. It was full of bones. He led me back and forth among them, and I saw a great many bones on the floor of the valley, bones that were very dry. He asked me, "Son of man, can these bones live?" I said, "Sovereign Lord, surely you know." Then he said to me, "Prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the Sovereign Lord says to these bones. I will make breath enter you, and you will come to life. I will attach tendons to you and make flesh come upon you and cover you with skin. I will put breath in you, and you will come to life, and you will come to know that I am the Lord." So I prophesied as I commanded, and as I was prophesying, there was a noise, a rattling sound, and the bones came together, bone to bone. I looked, and tendons and flesh appeared on them, and skin covered them, but there was no breath in them. Then he said to me, "Prophesy to the breath. Prophesy, Son of Man, and say to it, this is what the Sovereign Lord says. Come, breath, from the 4 winds, and breathe into these slain that they may live." So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath entered them. They came to life and stood on their feet, a vast army. So I invite us today to realize that as God's breath enters into us by the promise of his word today, that we will rise up on our feet and we will be strong. These bones and tendons and sinews, everything that God has created us to be, will be alive. In this season, we have God's breath bringing us life, health, energy right now. So let's just notice our breath again. Take a deep breath in. Notice how it feels as it enters into your bloodstream, courses through your arteries, into your tissues. Lord God, we thank you so much for your breath of life. We thank you that you have created us to live. You told us today that every day you lay before us life and death, blessings and curses, and you ask us, you plead with us to choose life. So today we come before you choosing life, choosing breath, choosing your motion within us, and we thank you. Thank you so much for your life-giving breath. In Jesus' name, amen. So in line with those thoughts, I invite you now to just take a deep breath in and stretch in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Okay, so we have some people joining us. Great. So if you're just coming into the group, I invite you to mute yourself so that we can just have me in whatever fashion I am in right now. I don't know what that is on the screen. And let me see who is waiting. Someone's waiting. Oh, what is? And so you're stretching and moving and breathing. Okay. Okay, Coretta. Tell her to join in. So now that you're stretching around and moving, I'm just going to say, go ahead and draw your knees to your chest and rock back and forth, waking up your back. So I hope that, Coretta, I hope your sister is joining us okay. I hope that's working. And forgive me for my ignorance here. We'll get it eventually, better and better every week. So, and so now as you're resting here, let's just extend our feet up to the sky. So you're on your back with your legs extending up. And we're just going to stretch them out. Take your arms over your head. And then bend your knees, draw your knees to your chest, catch them in your hands and draw them towards you. So you're just hugging your knees in with your hands on your knees. And then take another breath. Inhale, feet to the sky, arms overhead. And on your exhale, draw your knees in, catch them in your hands, let your breath out. And as you inhale next time, draw your feet up, arms overhead, reach. And then exhale your hands down by your side, or you can take your hands to your thighs and just support there if you feel that you need that. And we'll just flex and point through your feet a little bit, just to wake up ankles. So pointing, flexing, in whatever way feels right. And circle your ankles around a little bit. Just you're looking up right at your feet. Just notice the ankles moving. How does this feel for you this morning? Are you feeling lots of little snaps and pops? And then we'll take another deep breath in. Press the soles of your feet up. On your exhale, bend your knees and take your hands to your kneecaps. So notice that your shoulders here are just going to soften and relax. And we'll row the thigh bones around. So remember the valley of the dry bones. We're going to bring some life to the thigh bones here. Just holding onto your knees. You're rowing your thigh bones around like a boat. You're going to separate your knees apart, press them away from you, and then back to center, and then draw them in. So it's that rowing motion, just around, circling the hip sockets there, and then we'll reverse. So go the other way. Breathe. Good. And so now we'll take the knees together, place the soles of your feet on the floor with your knees bent. Let's take the right knee in, catch behind the right knee, interlacing your fingers behind your right thigh, and we'll draw the right knee toward us with that foot flexed a little bit. Just open your toes up. Stretch out your left leg long on the floor. Give your knee a little snuggle in. And then on your inhale, when you're ready, press the sole of your right foot up to the sky. So you're supporting this right leg behind the leg with your interlaced fingers, so it's not just hanging in the air, because you need that support so you don't have to clench so much in your quadricep. You're just going to press up, feel the length of your leg. Breathe. And then when you're ready, draw that knee in, place the sole of your right foot on the floor, knee bent, and then we'll draw the left knee in, interlace your fingers behind, take the left knee towards your shoulder there, stretch out your right leg. So take a second to see how you feel here and make any adjustments. And then on your inhale, let's press the sole of your left foot up. On your exhale, draw the knee in gently. So you really don't have to worry so much about the breath. It's wonderful to take long, slow, full, and deep breaths in. But if it makes you feel weird or woozy, just take the motion and enjoy the motion. You're bringing life and health and energy into your body as you move, stretch out. A little body awareness here to see where we've been the last few weeks. Good. So now let's draw both knees in and just rock them around a little bit, and we'll roll over onto our side toward me, toward the computer here, and just rest here for a second. Just take a moment to get yourself together here. Maybe feel the ground underneath you. Notice how that side of your body feels as you feel fully supported. Then you're going to press into your hands there and press up slowly. And we'll come to sitting. So come up to sitting, and if you have something that you can sit on, maybe I've got my blanket here. If you don't have that, it's fine. We're just going to be here for a little bit before we move on. So just to get ourselves back in touch with our bodies again and feel the aliveness, feel the that greening force, that life force that God breathes into us. We're just going to take our hands to our scalp and take a nice quick, nice little wake up, refreshing massage of our scalp. Breathe. And then moving on around to the back of your neck, just use those finger pads. Really, there's so much sensitivity in our fingers. And I'm just going to ask us this morning to be very mindful and bring a sense of care to yourself, a sense of loving intention, of life and health, God's presence, soothing, awakening, energizing, refreshing. And then we'll cross over and go around to the shoulders, grab your shoulders, give them a little squeeze, and then we'll move down our arms. Just a little sweet massage down your arms to your elbows. Just be present to your tissues there. How does it feel to be present to yourself? Breathing, moving, and then move on back to your shoulders. And let me see what this little sign says here. Love it. Hi, Kay. Can you see us?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
So we're on our shoulders now, and we're just going to hold on to our elbows and do a little circular motion with the elbows. And around the other way. And just rock it back and forth. Take a little easy motion here. Good, good. And so then we'll stretch our legs out. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Sitting up nice and tall here. Just growing the spine up nice and tall out of your hips. Allowing your hips, the pelvis to be settled. And then noticing the lift of your belly. The heart lifts, shoulders broaden. Take a breath. Then we'll reach down toward our feet and just massage your legs. So this is a coming home exercise. This is becoming, once again, connected with your body and the life in your body. So maybe bringing a sense of comfort, a sense of bringing energy back in and massaging all around your knees really well. Take it behind your knees, working there. Coming up your thighs. So this is more than it's relaxing and it feels good, but it's kind of the intention that I have today is to feel alive and awake and good in my body. So you do it in a way that feels good for you. And then come all the way up through your legs, all the way around the back behind your hips to your rear end there. And we're going to take a light, easy fist like this. I'm just going to take it and thump out your rear end here. Breathe. Easy breaths. Good. And then shake out your hands. Good. And we'll take a deep breath in and we're reaching out and then blow it out. Good. So take it out. And one more time. Breathe in, take your arms out. Good. Great. So let's come on around to all fours. So you can be either sideways on your mat if you like, whatever way feels good for you. You know where you are. You know what your surroundings are like. So you come to your all four place. It feels good for you. And I invite you this morning I invite all of us to just luxuriate in this transition. So you come to all fours and notice how your palms feel as they press into the mat. Maybe paw the mat a little bit. Even just feel it. Just really kind of dig in like a little kitty. And then notice that your knees are about hip width apart, and maybe just rock the hips side to side a little bit. Breathe. And we're just going to check in here. So just take a moment to really send your thoughts down into your body and notice. How do your arms feel, your belly, your hips? Notice what parts of your body touch the floor. Notice the hands, maybe the shins, the tops of your feet and your toes. Breathe. And then we'll come to table and go into some cat-cow. So we're going to take a deep breath in center in a nice even table position. And on your exhale, drop your chin to your chest, around your spine, tuck your tail under, lengthen out the back of your neck. And then on your inhale, when you're ready, your spine will unfurl, the heart glides forward. You can lift your chin a little bit, lift your tail a little bit without sinking in your lower back. And on your exhale, rounding again. So we're just moving the spine back and forth. And take it at your own pace for a few breaths here. And exhale when you're ready. Notice how your shoulders feel. Are you clenching up your shoulders? Are you letting your belly sag down toward the floor? What's happening? What's happening in your body here this morning? And then we'll come back to table and just wag our tail back and forth. So you just want to take a deep breath in center here when you're ready. And then exhale, wag your tail to the right and maybe take a little look around at it to get a good stretch around the left side of your body. And then we'll come around other way, wag the other direction, take a little look over there. Breathe. So you're sending breath into your side body here, the side that's stretching. We're really opening between the ribs, but a gentle opening and a reconnection with any place that feels like it just needs a little love this morning. Good. So come back to center and we'll take our right leg out behind us and just stretch out, press through your heel. Breathe. Hope that's feeling good for everybody. I know we're on mute, and so you can make all the noise you want. You can complain, you can scream, you can yell, you can breathe, you can sigh, whatever feels good to you today. And other leg out, let's press. And then coming back to center, let's tuck our toes under and we'll press back to downward facing dog. So we're just going to press back slowly. Just tread your feet out, one heel at a time. Let your shoulders draw back away from your ears and allow the back of your neck to be very easy. This is really exploration in life. It's not holding and just trying to be very, very staid in your poses. It's about really exploring and letting the life force, that wonderful energy, just move through your body here. Just explore and stretch and move. And then let's press both heels down toward the mat. Get a good stretch and down dog here. And then bending your knees, walk your feet toward your hands. And you're going to just balance take your weight to the center of your feet. Walk your hands back towards you and let the crown of your head just drop down. Take a breath. And then we'll take hands to knees. And slowly roll up. So you're just going to take your time, gathering in your abdominal muscles to support your back. And then you roll up. Just take a little at a time. And as you come up, kind of get yourself situated here. Adjust yourself. And come on up to the top here. Good. So let's take a moment to stand. And just notice how you feel. Be aware of any sensation. So I'm wondering how you feel right now. I'm wondering if you're sensing that hum of life coming back into your tissues because of your breath, because of your movement. I'm going to change the focus of the screen so you don't have to look at my belly button for the next few minutes. So here we are. All right. So I hope this is feeling good for you. Oh. Okay, so let's come to center, and we're just going to take the soles of our feet a little bit wider than the hips. Take your hands to your hips, bend your knees a little bit, and then we're just going to press side to side into our feet. So we're doing some little energy center work here to get just connected to the different parts of the energy meridians of our body. So we're really working on that root area now by pressing into the soles of our feet. And then we'll take the hands with it and press down and down and down. Really have a nice press, like you're really connecting with the ground here. Breathe, and then press out side to side. Nice, easy breath. Good, and then we'll press up. So this is a little switch in energy, pressing up, and just let it fly. If you want to take that opposite foot up, you're just going to launch out if you want to. Move back and forth. And then we'll go back to side. Good, and then press down and step, press down and step, press down and step. Good, and come back to center. Notice the soles of your feet, notice how you're feeling. Listen to your body now, see how you're feeling.
Come from
How's the energy moving?
Come from
Okay, I'm going to ask you to mute yourself and then take your hands to your hips, and we're just going to do some little circles. Some hip circles here, and then we'll go other way. Breathe. And come back to center. And we'll do heart opening or hugging breath, where you take our hands out. And on your inhale, you'll take the thumbs behind you, open your heart. And exhale, give yourself a hug. And inhale, open, expand. And come on in. So this is all at your own pace, your own breath, feeling your motion, feeling that space, the heart open. So the energy's coming back and gathering into yourself. And in this space, that heart space is opening way out through your fingertips, side to side, out into the world. And then you're gathering it back in. So we'll open up one more time. Come on, open. And reach out. Maybe take a little crook in your elbow there, a little bend. And then draw the thumbs back behind us. Open the heart. We've been sitting at computers a lot or reading or whatever we're doing. It's good to just get that space open. Good. And then let the arms float down. Ease your shoulders up and back. Breathe. Good. And other way. And we'll take lion's breath. So come to center. Put your feet in a way where you feel very stable. And we'll take a breath in. When you're ready, your tongue comes out, your eyes look up. So it's a deep breath in, and then in. 2 more times. Good, and then quiet your face. Notice how your body's feeling. And then we'll take hands to forehead, interlace your fingers and just draw side to side. This is just opening up the brow energy center here. Good. And then we'll come down, interlace your fingers, press out and pull up. All the way over your head, let your shoulders soften. And so we'll press up through your inhale or just feeling the motion. And then as you exhale, you can just take your hands down to the crown of your head, just lower. Press up and down. And when you're ready, press up and down. Up and down. And one last time, press up and hold. So as you're here, let's really feel the soles of our feet. You want to find your alignment here and notice from the heart space up through your hands, you're pressing way up, the energy's moving way up, but we want to be grounded as well. So you notice your heart space and then draw your awareness down through your legs, down through the soles of your feet, down into the ground. And there you are, beautifully suspended, right here in a state of balance. Breath. Good. So let's release your hands. And then we'll take the hands down. Feel that space. Nice and slow. Good. And then just come to standing once again and notice sensations in your body. Notice how you feel, where you feel it. How are your feet? How are your hips? How are your shoulders? Soften your face. Soften your thoughts and just be aware of your body here. Breathe. Good. So we'll come to center standing with hands at heart. Okay, I'm gonna change this view here. I'm thinking that I need to do that. Oh, there's everybody. You can see me, right? You can see me, right? Hello? Just wave if you can see me. Okay. Good. Good. So coming back, centering in with hands at heart. Notice, let's take a moment to really feel the palms of our hands touching. At your heart space, notice the thumbs snuggling into that space and then broadening your collarbones, softening the shoulders, soften your face. And we'll do a half sun salutation here. So when you're ready, if you want to follow your breath, follow your breath. If you just want to do the motions, that's fine. So as you're ready, let's take arms up in a big swoop, feeling that space coming up. Palms reach. And when you're ready, exhale, dive forward to a forward fold. In whatever way is comfortable, hands to knees, shins, floor, whatever, wherever. And then halfway up, maybe hands to your shins, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, forward fold again. And this time, inhale, draw your belly in and draw your arms out to the side, arms come up, palms touch. And then gathering in down to the heart again. And breathe, notice how you feel. And we'll do that again. Inhale, swoop up. Exhale, float the arms down, take a little dive forward, bend your knees. And then halfway up on your next inhale when you're ready. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift, swoop, arms come out and up. Palms touch. And then gather through center down to the heart. And rest. Breathe. And then we'll take hands down. So if you aren't standing on your mat lengthwise, so the way I have my mat is kind of parallel to the computer, so I can step out to the side. We're gonna get ready to do a couple of standing things sideways. So if you want to turn your mat now, you can, so that you can look and see what we're doing. or you can just stay in whatever configuration you are. So whatever you want to do is good. But we'll come back to center. We're going to start with a little bit of crescent moon flow here to get a little side body opening. So come to center, and we'll take arms up. So take hold of your left wrist, and we'll just take a breath and press up gently. Tuck your tail a little bit. Well, more than that, just draw your abdominals in, and then arc over to the opposite side, to your right side. You're pulling over to the right side in a crescent moon here. So we're just going to take this on the breath for now. So you're going to come on up, inhale up when you're ready, change hands, exhale other way. Inhale up when you're ready, change hands, exhale other way. So it's just this smooth, easy flow back and forth at your own pace. So what we're doing here is just checking in. And don't let me rush you, please. Just allow yourself to go into your body and see where you're feeling this. Notice your feet, notice your legs, notice your ribs, your breath. You're just like a little reed swaying in the wind. You're just back and forth, a little willow. It's called crescent moon because of this shape. And then we'll come back up to center when you're ready and take your palms facing each other about shoulder width apart. This is Volcano Pose here. Take a breath here. And then we'll step out into 5-pointed star. So you're shining here. Everything from center is just swooshing out. You're grounded through your feet, working out through the arms. Now turn your feet out a little bit. So they're pointing outwards because we're going to go into like a squat. So let's take our hands to our hips, and you can kind of take a minute to see what feels right for you. So you're going to lift up in the front body, let your back body settle in, turn your thighs out. This is going to be for Moonflower in just a second, but I just want to make you comfortable in your squat, okay? So let's come back out to 5-pointed star and reach. So we'll take a breath here. And on your exhale, you're going to bend your knees, press down into Moonflower. So this is a flow. We're going to take an inhale, open into 5-pointed star. Open your chest, exhale. Inhale, open. So remember in class, we often go, ha, when we do this. Just finding your strong self here as you sit in strength. Ooh, you're grounded through your feet. And then you're shining out, reaching up, and pressing. And this is the last time we'll shine out here, and then take your left foot in, your right foot out. We're just going to glide into Warrior Two. So situate your feet. It'll be your, what is that? That's your left foot angles in, right foot angles out. So if you want from here, we can kind of take the hands to the hips and get kind of settled here. You know, it's kind of an awkward place for hips and legs. So just see how you're feeling. As much as possible, the hip pointers are forward, chest is open. As we always say, we don't know who made this up, but it's just moving sideways. So just practice this a little bit, pressing, opening out into your right knee, and then coming back up. So look down at your knee and your toe. Make sure that your knee is not angling in. You want to press it out. Good. So let's come back to center here, and we'll take the arms up. So we'll take a breath here. On your exhale, float out into Warrior Two, taking your gaze over your right fingertips. And on your inhale, swoop up, take your gaze center. And back again. So we're just flowing in and out of Warrior Two so that we can feel it. Allow your body to adjust to it. See how that flow feels for you today. Press into your front foot, strengthen your legs. Exhale out. And we'll do that one more time, just pressing up. And then exhale into your Warrior Two and just hold it for a couple of breaths. And this is for joy. We're going to take our back hand down to our back thigh. The front palm turns up, and we're just going to lift it up and go into reverse warrior. Nice side bend here, gazing up. Shoulders are relaxed. Take a moment to acknowledge where you are, how your feet feel, how the strength of your legs, your belly lifting, gazes up. And then floating your arms down through Warrior Two again. We're going to come back, turn the back palm up and swivel yourself around. And we'll come down to Downward Facing Dog. So we're just going to reach down toward the mat, swivel your feet around so you can step back into your down dog. So just take a press back. And see how one side of your body feels compared to the other, if there's any difference. And then we'll drop our knees to the mat, release your toes, and press back to Child's Pose for a bit. You take your hands by your heels. Find your breath. Just take a moment to notice the quiet. Notice how your body feels here. Soften your face. And then slowly, arms come out ahead of you, and we're going to unfold out of this. So come on up to all fours, tuck your toes. Press back to down dog just for a moment. And then walk your feet to your hands. Your hands back to your feet. Hands come up to your knees and climb on up. We're going to come back to standing. And then we'll go to the other side. So we did it one way. We're going to do the little sequence there to the other side. So come back to standing, and we'll just flow through it this time, okay? So find mountain pose. And we'll take arms up. This time, take hold of your right wrist. Find your ease in your shoulders here. Find your strength in your body. And then arc over to your left. And come up. Change hands when you're ready. Go the other way. So really just feeling. So the hand is holding the wrist, so maybe you can give it a little tug there. And come up. And change. So just take it at your own pace, exploring what this means for your body today. Breathe. And then we'll come on up to center and just hold to your left, just a couple breaths. And when you're ready, come the other way. And back to center again. Take your palms toward each other. This is where you feel strong in your volcano. And then just shining out into five-pointed star. Take your toes out. Get yourself situated. And when you're ready to shine, you're just going to take a breath and reach out. And then exhale, ha, into your moonflower or moon goddess, whatever you prefer. Inhale up. And then sit with strength. Legs strong. Press out and open. Exhale, pull in. So take it at your own pace in a way that feels good for your body, so you feel that strength moving through your body, but the flow is also there. So the next time we shine out into five-pointed star, we're going to stay there. Turn your palms down and angle your feet in the other direction. So this time your right foot angles in, left toes are toward the left side of your mat. Get your hips kind of straight here, and then play with it a little bit. See how your hips feel here. If you level your hips out. Good. So glide on into your Warrior Two here, and then we'll flow through it like we did before, okay? So we're going to inhale, lift up. Straighten your front leg. Exhale. It's kind of an arc up and out. Palms up. Arms come up. Exhale. Open. And reach when you're ready. If you get tired, hands on hips for sure. Play with that a little bit. Good, and out. Good, so just hold there a little bit. Take a couple of breaths, find your strength in your legs, your center. Find your gaze, and then the back hand will drop down to the back thigh, front palm turns up. On your next inhale, staying bent in your front knee if you can, reaching up and back. Woo, nice reach. So noticing the soles of your feet pressing in, and take a moment to acknowledge where you are. That reach between heaven and earth. You're right there in the middle with strength. Breathe. And then the back hand will come up. You'll seesaw the arms around, swivel around towards your left foot and come down to downward facing dog. Just press that. Tread it out a little bit. And when you're ready, drop your knees to the mat and sit back into child's pose and rest. So checking in with your body here. Where's your breath? Just notice how your body's feeling here. And from here, we'll sit on up, and we're going to come to sitting cross-legged. And so coming up to a nice tall spine, checking in here. I'm going to do a little forward fold here to open the back of our hips. We've been moving hips around a lot. So let's take an inhale up. Take palms together, and then just tracking your hands down through the plumb line center. Let's take fingertips to your forehead. This is our body prayer that we're guiding our thoughts to God's presence, surrendering our thoughts. And fingertips to our lips is a body prayer that our words would be the words of the Holy Spirit, kind, encouraging, truthful, whatever is excellent, whatever is praiseworthy. And then taking thumbs to the heart. And we'll take a moment here to press the heels of your hands together, just gently. Take your pinky fingers together and your thumbs together and open the other fingers gently into a little flower. It's a blossoming hand posture that welcomes in God's presence into our hearts. It's like a nectar that's flowing down from heaven straight between your hands, right into the heart space as you breathe in. Find your breath, easy. And then to seal that prayer, just take your palms together. And we'll take a forward fold. So let's take a forward fold, hands to the floor. And we'll just let yourself settle forward in a way that's comfortable. If you like to sway side to side a little bit. And then taking yourself back up, let's change feet. And this time we'll just very easily take the arms up, palms touch, follow through center, all the way to the heart. Use your thumbs to give your heart a little lift, and then forward fold. Hands to the floor, wherever you're comfortable. And breathe here. Maybe sway a little bit if that feels good. Easy breath, nice. And then we'll make our way back up to sitting. And take your legs out in front, and we'll just reach out again. Take a little forward fold here. Just see how the backs of your legs are feeling here. Maybe another little massage if you'd like. Legs pressing out, press out through the soles of your feet ahead of you. Maybe flex and point, circle the ankles again. And soothe your legs. Good. So from here, we're going to go to lying down. So let's go ahead and wherever you are, we're going to reach forward and then roll down slowly. If you can do it, just reaching forward, that's fine. You need to hold on to your knees or your thighs, that's good. Roll on down and then bring your knees to your chest. And breathe. And we'll take our arms out side to side and just very gently let the right knees drop to, let the knees drop to the right. Just luxuriate in the shape here. And listen to your body and see what kind of little stretch you would like. Maybe you want to take the top leg out and stretch it across. Just see what your body's asking for now. Just take a little twist. Maybe turning your head in the opposite direction. And then coming back through center, we're going to go to the other side, just very gently and easily. Beginning now to release any thoughts of controlling your breath, worrying about what we're going to do next or whatever, just let it go. And then come back to center, and we'll place both feet on the floor with the knees bent. Just rock your knees side to side a little bit. So maybe allow that rocking motion to be a cue that it's time to settle. As you rock the knees side to side, gently notice how your hips settle into the mat. Notice how your back settles. Breathe easy. And then come back to center and find stillness here for a second. Notice how your body's feeling here. And mindfully stretching out now, we're going to take the right leg out long, the left leg out long, and just allowing the legs to soften out side to side. Allow your hands to rest beside you, and notice your shoulder blades underneath you, maybe tucking them under just a tiny bit to give some relief to the shoulders. If you'd like your palms turned up to release your shoulders more, that's great. If you want to take your hands to your belly, that's fine. This is where we're going to settle into our time of silence and rest and Shavasana. So closing your eyes if that's comfortable. I'm going to share with you as you launch out some words from Hildegard, Saint Hildegard of Bingen, who lived in the 11th century. One of her most beautiful observations is what she called viriditas, or the greening of the earth, this time of year when everything is becoming green. But it also applies to ourselves as people, our souls becoming green and lush and fertile and juicy with God's presence, that life-giving breath that brings life to those dry bones. And she says, the soul is a breath of living spirit that with excellent sensitivity permeates the entire body to give it life. Just so, the breath of the air makes the earth fruitful. Thus, the air is the soul of the earth, moistening it, greening it. And she says of that life force, that greening, I, the fiery life of divine essence, am a flame beyond the beauty of the meadows. I gleam in the waters, and I burn in the sun, moon, and stars. I awaken everything to life. So I invite you now to rest in this life-giving presence. Maybe the sensation of life moving within you. Breath easy, sweet, and loving. Just a time of quiet. So beginning now to guide your awareness back to this place, take a moment to listen. Take a moment to become aware of your body resting here and any sensations that you're feeling now, any difference in the way you might have felt when we began. What is God doing in your body today? Where is His breath bringing life and health and healing? What part of your mind needs to be healed today? What part of your spirit? Where do you need God's breath? And taking in a slow, full, deep breath, imagine guiding God's breath into your body, into the place where you need it the most. And then taking a long, slow, full, and big stretch in whatever way feels right for you. And if you'd like, guiding knees into chest, rocking out your back a little bit. And then drawing over to one side, right or left, whatever feels right. And noticing here, your body resting. Eyes opening slowly and taking in your surroundings now. And then slowly pressing yourself up to sitting. And we'll take hands to heart. Creator God, who has created us for life and health and energy and movement, we thank you so much for your greening presence today in the earth and in ourselves and our minds, our hearts, our bodies. We pray that we could reach out and take that to choose life today, to choose your life within us. Thank you for each precious soul present here today. Very precious in your sight. So precious. Thank you. We ask you that you would give us hearts that would love you as you love us, with all of our hearts, with all of our souls, with all of our minds, and with all of our strength. And with your help, we pray that we could indeed love our neighbor as ourselves. Thank you. In Christ's name, amen. Thank you all for practicing with me today. Shalom.
Hello.
Thank you, Kristy.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Great day.
So, have a great day. Oh, shoot. Anyway, God bless you all. Try to come back next week with maybe greater awareness of how to do this. But thank you for bearing with me.
It was beautiful.
You did great. You did
Thanks,
great.
Kristy.
Success for everyone. Take care. Love you. I miss
You
you.
too.
Sunset yoga next. Maybe we'll do it again. Okay? All right. God bless.
Bye.